We are at the Mod Club in Toronto. Randy Bachman and Fred Turner are just wrapping up their sound check, and in just a few seconds, they're going to be in here to talk to us and to you. Randy and Fred, it is such an honor, first of all, to have you here and to be able to meet you. And let me tell you, preparing to speak with you is a journey. So much fun, and I hope you guys are still having fun today.
That's why we're here. Yeah.
Is that
The minute the
reason?
fun stops, one of us, maybe both, is on a plane home. It has to be about fun. In the 70s, there was very little fun. It was really fighting, staying alive, work.
And you play for the bartender.
Exactly. We've done a lot of gigs where Fred would say, "Welcome to the staff party," because it's a bartender and 3 girls who are the waitresses, and we can do whatever we want, and that's who we were playing to, like 5 people.
Told me they'd seen trouble a short time ago at a rock and roll house where they tried to steal his
Just yesterday, you were inducted into the Canadian Music and Broadcast Industry Hall of Fame. How did that go?
It was good.
Yeah, it was terrific. We had a good night.
You had a good time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then like I said at the end, thank you, radio, and by the way, thank you, radio.
And would you cry if I told you that line? And would you say goodbye?
Gentlemen, let's talk about you and what you've just put out a few months ago. A brand new album. First one in how many years?
I think probably 24.
I was going to call it "Long Time Between Gigs," but it's a good title for an album.
Yeah.
How did that just gel and you decided to make this a collaboration?
Well, I had done a couple of jazz albums for fun because I had a couple of jazz songs in my background. She's Coming Down and Looking Up, number 1, and Fred had written Blue Collar, and I got to stretch out on that. And a lot of fans and DJs said, "Why don't you just do a whole album of jazz?" And I went and said, "How can I rock out?" And I went back to what influenced us early as BTO, starting back in Turn Overdrive, and we were started as a country band, and nobody would dance, and rock and roll is dancing. So I went back to that source and tried to get a song that was Hendrixian, Zeppelin-ish, do you know what I mean, Cream kind of sounding thing. And I thought, I'm not singing this right. I was screaming my head off, and it wasn't there. So I said to him at the track, I said, "See if you can out-scream me in this. Scream my line, and I'll maybe sing a harmony later." And he called me and said, "Not only did I out-scream you, I screamed higher than you, so I'm the top line, you're the bottom line." I said, "Great." And suddenly it was that BTO mixture of a Fred song, a Randy song, both of us together on a song, his gravel truck voice, my guitar
I
playing.
like that gravel truck voice.
Well, they call him
They call him the powerhouse.
The delivery man, yeah.
The
He
powerhouse.
delivers the load of gravel.
It's true. Not my child over you.
How do you find touring? Because you're taking this on head first.
You know, we're having fun doing it. It's going back to places that we remember. Well, we got to the Garage, a small club in London, where we were getting ready for Sweden Rocks, and we got to the stage door. There were a whole bunch of guys with 1976 BTO T-shirts on that were
Wow.
brand new, and Randy asked them where they got the shirts, and they said, "We've been waiting for you."
They got him at our concert.
They got him at our
76, when we
concert in
toured
76.
The UK, they've been saving them.
Pulling for the highway, stood and watched them go, wondering if they'd manage as they blew up down the road, thinking how we made this trip so many years ago, just rolling along.
When I played in East Germany, these guys came to the front of the stage. This was back in the, 90s. Guys came to the front of the stage, and they're clearly in their 50s, and they are sobbing. But they're banging their heads to the
And you're
songs I'm
thinking,
playing. Yeah,
what's
so I
going
go
on?
and talk to them later, and in their broken English, they tell me about Radio Free Europe and how they listen to that and all that stuff. And I said, "How much did you pay to get in here?" And he said, 40 Deutschmarks each, which is about 40 American dollars. And I said, "What do you do? What's your job?" So I'm a school teacher. "So how much do you make?" 20 Deutschmarks a week. So I went to the promoter and said, "Look, whatever you're paying me tonight, you see those 6 guys? When they're leaving, would you give them their money back, please? And I'll take it out of my feet. He said, "You're kidding."
That's what
To-
music
yeah.
is. It's memories.
That's what it does. That's
Yeah.
what it does to people. And to have you guys come back and still go through that creative process and still want to offer this up with such passion and you're very authentic in the way you do it. I think that's why people receive it so well and look forward to it all the time. So.
Great to be on Sirius.
Just